I know this video has been long overdue. A lot of you all has been asking me this question about schooling in Qatar, how it's it like, and I've not really come out here to tell you the cons about schooling in Qatar. When I talk about schooling in Qatar, I'm not talking about the short courses that you can do. I'm talking about going to the university here in Qatar. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you all mainly the cons of schooling in Qatar. And if this sounds interesting to you, you might want to keep on watching to the end and do not miss out on any points. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Shioma. If you just see this beautiful face for the first time, it is good to have you all here on this space. I share everything and anything you need to know about Qatar lifestyle and general life topic, okay? My personal experience here in Qatar, I share with you all. I want to do well to stick around by hitting on that subscribe button to be part of this family. I know this week was Valentine. How was your Valentine? Hope you celebrated it well. As for me, I was not feeling too well, so that's why I could not post throughout last week. And none of you checked up on me. It's not fair. It's not nice. Next time, try to check up on your girl when your girl goes missing for a while, okay? So now let's talk about schooling in Qatar. And mind you, when I say schooling in Qatar, I'm talking about going to the university here in Qatar. Do not misquote me, okay? And yeah, schooling in Qatar has the pros, a lot of pros, and I'm not going to be focusing on the pros today. I'm going to be focusing more on the cons. And one of the pros of schooling in Qatar here is it has the scholarship program is very, very good and nice. So if you want to embark on their scholarship program, try to check online. We have so many universities here in Qatar, but the one I'm going to recommend to you all is for you all to check out the Qatar University for their scholarship program, as in their offer is really, really juicy. But because of this video, the questions I've been getting lately from people about come and school here in Qatar, I'm going to be talking about the cons. I've gotten a lot of questions, and someone even asked me the similar question, I think last week, that I said, no, it is time for me to make this video. This video is long overdue. So one of the cons about schooling here in Qatar is citizenship. Comparing it to that of the UK, you know, when students in the UK, after their university, they're going to have like a postgraduate work visa. And after that, with time that you stay in that country, it's going to be counting for you to become a citizen. But over here in Qatar, once you're done with your schooling, even though you get a job, just know that it's only your country's passports that you are going to be having. Even if you are born here in Qatar, you are not going to get their passports, their citizenship. And I think I've said this several times on my channel in regards to their citizenship. So if you're thinking that whenever you come to this place, you're going to have their citizenship, you might want to reconsider that. While the next one for me is adjusting to culture. Not everyone might be able to adjust to the Qatar's culture, but if you have to check the Middle East, I think Qatar is a little bit liberal when it comes to their culture. You must do much more research about the Qatar's culture, how to adjust to their culture. Like if you're coming from an Islamic background or you are coming from an Islam country, you might be able to adjust to their culture very fast. But if you're coming from another religion entirely, it might be very hard for you, because most of the times when I see these Qatar University students, I see them mostly on abaya. I don't know if that is their thing, that they should always put on abaya, but I see them mostly on it, okay? So adjusting to the culture, and every school have their guidelines, what you should do, what you should not do, okay? Read through these things, and with time, if you come over to this place is very, very easy for you to blend, okay? If the whites, if the Westerners, they are staying here and they are very comfortable, so I'm very sure you don't have any issue like adjusting to the culture, new environment as a student, because you are trying to navigate around. It might be a little bit difficult for you, but with time, I know you're going to push through. And the language, I think in a university, there are no language barriers, because I feel they teach with English, not with Arabic. So I think that is covered for you. With time, you are going to adjust to the culture. While the next one is working while schooling. Like, I remember when I was doing my research that I called some universities. I asked them, like, if I'm schooling, can I also work? When I mean schooling, please don't misquote me, okay? I'm not talking about the short courses that you can do over here in Qatar. I'm talking about going to a university, going to the university here in Qatar. And they asked me a question like, you came to come and school, why do you want to work? I'm like, oops. Unlike the UK, like when you're schooling, you can as well go to work. Like there are some particular hours they've given to them that you can work for these hours, and just for you to like cater for yourself and take care of yourself. But over here in Qatar, it's not so. If you're working, if you're schooling, I mean you are schooling. You are not yet to work at all. So if you're thinking about that you can get a job while you're schooling, take it out of your box, okay? It is not part of it. You can only school, no working. And the next one is bringing dependents. The person that asked me a question told me, can he bring his wife and his family and his kids over to Qatar while he's schooling? And the other person asked me, because the wife got a scholarship, and he asked that, can they give him a visa for him to come with his wife? This is a no-no. If you're coming with a student visa, just know that that visa is just for only you. It's not for anybody else. You cannot bring anybody. If you are bringing someone under you, just know that that person is just, you're going to look for a separate visa for your dependents. Nothing like this dependent visa, nothing like that. It is only you that they are responsible for. But maybe, for example, you are already working in Qatar, you're already a resident of Qatar, and you feel that you want to go to a part-time, maybe you want to do your master's part-time. That is a different case, okay? You already have your visa for you to bring your family. But when you are coming directly, a school is bringing you over to Qatar to come and school. That is a different scenario. And back to this working while schooling, when you can work while you're schooling is if you're already a resident in Qatar and you decided to further your education, and yes, you can work while you're schooling, and maybe your company, they are willing to sponsor you. Please grab the opportunity with your hands. If your company, they are willing to sponsor you, because they are going to like create time for your school and for your work. But when is that you are the one sponsoring yourself, it might be a little bit difficult for you to do all those things. While the last one I'm going to be talking about, it is expensive. Schooling here in Qatar, it is expensive. It's not child's play. Like even me, I want to like further my education, but the money is not smiling at me. Like the dough is not smiling at all. So if you are thinking about coming over here to come and school, gather this money. I know a lot of people here, once their kids are done with their secondary school, they move them abroad for them to go and study, because they feel it is actually much more cheaper there, unlike Qatar. And if your company is going to sponsor you for you to school, like I said earlier, grab it with both hands, because these people, they're going to like be paying a fortune for you. But you using your own money to like sponsor yourself, it is usually very hard. That's why I see a lot of people here in Qatar, they prefer to do all these short courses, and some people, they prefer to do all these online universities just for them to upskill themselves. But over here in Qatar also, they don't take online certificates. They prefer you to go for their face-to-face learning. So if you're thinking of coming to Qatar to come and school, just have the money. And these are the cons I know about schooling here in Qatar. Feel free to do your own research, do your in-depth research. That I just made this short video just for me to like create awareness, because I've been getting these questions lately. And and in regards to the postgraduate work visa, I'm not really sure about that, if you are really going to get it, because when I called, I did not really get a definite answer. That is why I could not add that to the cons for you all. Do your research, call the schools, ask them questions, and know what you're getting yourself into. The 5 I told you about, these are the 5 I'm very sure of. just for you to like just get your mind prepared on what you're coming to come and face. Okay, and if you have any questions, any suggestions at all that you love me to like do for you, or can you drop it in the comment section? I'll be willing to do that for you. Or like this video, share with whoever cares to listen. If you're new to this space, do not leave without subscribing. Come and be part of this family. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you all for always coming back to cheer me up. See you all in the next one. Bye.